Hi, I'm Tyler Hallowell, and I guess we're here to talk about some of my recent builds, and starting with the Monkey King, which is my most recent large build, certainly.
Okay.
So I started it last summer, and really what I wanted to do was escape. If people are familiar with my work, I've done a lot of busts lately, and I just thought it would be a fun challenge to take the bust scale and make a whole figure. And so that's kind of what I wanted to do. And most of my busts I base from kind of like pre-created concepts. So like I'll take things from a movie and build that character, or I'll build a comic book character a lot of the time. And this one was a lot of fun because even though the character exists in mythology, I didn't really like choose a picture or an exact concept that I wanted to do. So it was a lot of fun to come up with the design in my mind and then build it as I went, and just use a lot of different styles and a lot of different, just like different Asian styles that I wanted to use. So he doesn't really follow an exact area, I guess, but I just tried to bring in all the different elements that I really was interested in capturing.
Yeah, as you went along, you kind of made some stuff up as you went along, kind of figured it out as you built.
Yeah, definitely, because the character himself is from Chinese mythology, but as you can see, he's wearing a very samurai-style armor, and even though he's supposed to only have a staff, I just added a sword because I figured, you know, why not? And it just fills up a little bit of extra space. And I guess if you're at all familiar with primatology, the face is very chimpanzee-like. It's not very monkey-like at all. And that's why I added the tail, because I wanted people to know that it wasn't actually a chimpanzee. So, yeah, I guess just overall I combined a lot of random elements to make what I thought in my mind would work the best. Okay. So it was a really fun build.
Yeah, and it turned out really nice. Do you have any particular favorite parts yourself, or any part usages or anything like that you really liked?
Well, I was just really incredibly happy with how the face turned out, because there were just a ton of really complex angles that I wanted to capture.
Yeah, looks like that.
And I think just the mouth and the expression worked out really well. And I think like the features of keeping the white face and just the fact that there aren't really any gaps in the head. That was something I was really happy with, because with some of my others, even though I use a lot of angle plates, there end up being gaps. And I was able to keep the head just very compact. And I guess that was just a personal achievement. So there was that. And then I was just really happy with, when I made the inside, he's very hollow. So there's just a Technic frame on the inside that the armor snaps onto. And so it was just really nice how it turned out, where it weighs a lot, but it doesn't weigh anywhere near what it could.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I wondered what the inside was like. So is it fairly sturdy, or how fragile is this when you move it?
So I expected it to be worse, actually, on the drive here today. But it was really pretty sturdy. I just popped off the hands because I didn't want the fingers to fall off somewhere. Sure. But really, as long as I take off the staff, it just stays in one piece. But I made it so that it would come apart more than I needed it to. So like the upper body lifts out of like a place that it's pinned into. Okay. So I could have just had the base, the upper body, both arms snap off, and then the head pulls off. But I just was able to leave them all together, so it was really nice. So I guess I made it more modular than necessary, which is better than the alternative.
Yeah, at least it wasn't falling all apart on the way here.
Yes, definitely.
You don't want that happening.